It's Hayes. I'm returning your call.
Yes, this is the mobile tech.
Yeah, I'm a mobile tech. What can I do for you?
I was trying to see how much you just. I think my car needs grounding or my fuse. I'm not sure. I have something no electrical power. I don't know what you're charging for that.
How much do I charge for what?
So either grounded or fuse.
I don't know what you're. Who told you you needed something grounded? You got me confused now. Well, what's going on?
I'm not getting any electrical power to my vehicle. I try to get a boost off and it's still not cranking or turn on.
That's what you tell the mechanic when you call them up. You don't tell them you need it grounded or no cables, or then they can't help you.
Yes,
Right?
oh, okay. Yes, sir.
All right.
I didn't know.
So you got a car that won't start. Did you check the battery? Always the first thing you should check. The battery is good?
I didn't usually test for a tester, but I did try to get boost out on 3 different occasions, and it would not do anything.
All right, what kind of car is it? It's a 2007 Sentra. So when you turn the key in the on position, what happens on your dash? Huh?
No lights, no nothing.
No lights? Or did someone replace a battery on that recently? Sunday?
It's about a year old. I was a year old.
So did someone replace the battery on that recently? Like, let's start.
I think so. Matter of fact, let's see. I switched the battery.
Is that when the problem happened?
No, sir. It just took down. It happened about, what, 2 or 3 days ago.
So no one did nothing but put a jumper cables on your car. You woke up one morning and what happened? It was dead?
No, basically I drove to Wednesday and I came back to Ridgeland to Waterbury. And when I was in the drive-thru, the speaker, it died. And then,
Okay.
the manager from there, she tried to come to that boost out. And that's when the one saying that they were right up. There's like no power in the car at all.
Okay. All right, where are you located at?
Right now, I think I on my car and at the Waterbury.
At the Whataburger on County Line Road?
Yes, sir.
All right, call me back. I'll call you, or you call me back in about 2 hours. See where I'm at. I'll see if I can get to you today.
Okay, I thank you so much.
All right, I got a $100 minimum. I start everyone at a $100 minimum. All right,
Okay.
call me back. See, you ain't trying to be mean with the customers. It's just trying to get them to tell you what happened. Otherwise, we're just running in circles, talking about shit we ain't supposed to talk about. So just tell the mechanic, customers out there, just tell the mechanic what happened, what you did, what it's not doing. Don't start saying, come change the grounds, and I think I need my oil changed, and I need come on, man. Come on, what kind of, they're not teaching you guys anything in school. What are these schools doing? My God, the education system sucks. I tell you what, when I was growing up, the guys at least knew a little bit of something about something. They at least knew how to change a tire, change the oil, maybe know what a tune-up was really, change a spark plug. Nowadays, these kids don't know nothing. The girls know as much as the boys do. The guys do. That's insane. That's definitely going backwards. We're not gonna do no complaining today, guys. We're just gonna have some fun out here. Let's go check out a couple vehicles and we'll call it a day. Just ride along today. Let's do it. She had a starter for it. I asked her who's checked it, and you know, they just be saying, well, this checked it and I checked it. And so before we put that starter on there, I said I'm going to check it first. So I let her know right then is I have a $100 minimum, no matter what it is. If it's a light bulb, it's a $100 minimum to get in my truck, guys. I don't play around with my minimum fee. I say it, and that's the way it is. And yeah, so what it ended up being was the bushing came out of the shifter. The shifter on the transmission, yeah, the bushing just popped off, so it ain't gonna start. If it doesn't know your car is in neutral or park, the vehicle's not gonna start. Hello, it's Hayes.
Hi, yes. Hi, Mr. Hayes. How you doing?
I'm doing great. What's going on?
Good, good. I was just checking to make sure you received my text message.
I am headed your way right now.
You're heading there now? Okay, well, I'm on my way there as well. Okay.
All right, see you in a minute.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye. Don't know what I was saying, but anyways, that one's done. Let's get to the next one. I just saved her that starter. We're not putting a starter on because that was not the problem. The problem was on this caliper. I'll show you right there. The problem on the caliper was the bushing popped off from the transmission linkage. So we just popped another bushing in there and popped it back on the stud, and now it starts up. So let's get to the next one.
Let's go. Go up the hands.
Go for what you know.
I got these goals. Yo, talking to me? No. Oh, put brothers in the front, easy records in the back. We're not soft seed rock. All the sense of music.
Uh-oh.
Only just the record.
Y'all messed up now. All right, guys, the next one we got a Jeep. Oh, look at those lights. We got a Jeep over here, a Sahara, a Wrangler. Let's see, let's check lights. Check engine light is on. Check engine light is on. Everything looks pretty good. Just no crank. It's no crank. Let's get down here and just take a look at the brake pedal real quick, just to see. Ugh. Yeah, brake switch is right there. Okay, we're not gonna go there yet. See if we can locate a starter on this thing. I think it's pretty tight. Let's find a starter. How about that? Or we can just go into the relay box. See if we can find a starter relay in here somewhere. Starter solenoid is a J17, a 40 amp. No, I'm looking for a relay. All right, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the starter this way. Got my little pinch tool just in case. Let's crawl up underneath here and let's find it. Where you at? There you are. There you are, baby. So that little skinny wire is going to be the start wire coming from the ignition switch. So we're going to go ahead and pinch it. We're going to go ahead and pinch it. All right. This thing should start over. I don't think it's going to be a starter. It could be. Let's hit the button. All right, so it's not a starter. A starter is not the problem. Let's get out of here real quick. I just didn't want to look for those relays real quick. I couldn't. They weren't that easy to find, or I didn't have patience. Actually, the check engine light is on. It should have started. if it wasn't a control issue. So let's get back underneath here. Let's see if we can start it now. Key is in the on position. It was on the first time. All right, so we have another issue. It's not going to be a starter issue. So what I'm going to do now, even if it was the relay, it still wouldn't start the vehicle. So we have something else going on. And what I've noticed is you got a lot of these bypass wire right here. I think that is. You get just wires everywhere. So I don't know, ain't no telling. So let's get scansel on it. All right, let's see. I know you all want to see those lights again. Anyways, let's get into this real quick. 16, automatically search. All right, what do I think it could be? Well, we know it's not the starter. So let's just go into the powertrain control module first. See what kind of craziness we got. The control side is what I'm thinking. Okay, but I don't know. Let's find out. Invalid skim key. Well, I guess that would do it right there. Do I have my other, I do have my other scan tool. I do have the IM508 in my truck. So it's a key problem. I didn't see any security light. I didn't see any security light, which that would also make sense that it would not start. Okay, let me try that again. Where's my security light at? I don't see a security light. Hey, excuse me. Do you have another key? All right, guys, we got the IM508 on it. See if this can help me out at all. Hope so. Okay, read it. Let's see if this tool is going to do something good for me. Read codes. Active Sentry key immobilizer module sim base station mismatch. Invalid key. Learning the key. See what happens if I relearn it. Establishing vehicle communication. All right, the security light, that is the security light. So I'm relearning the old key. Let's see what happens with that light.
You said 150, right?
Yeah, 150. All right, so same key. I just relearned the old key. Let's watch that light. The light did go out. And it starts up. And that's it. I got greens now, guys. Man, I just bought this tool. It's already paying for itself. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome, guys. All right, let's get to the next one. I went ahead and ordered her 2 new keys. And so when they come in, I'll program 2 extra keys to her system and she should be safe. A key is just gonna go out again. So we're just gonna go play like, and she's got me on speed dial. So she's good to go. And there you have it. That was successful, man. I'm real excited that I'm able to get this thing running without having to call my buddy with the equipment, because now I have the equipment on. So yeah, I'm excited. We're still not done. We still have to program some new keys for, get them cut, get them programmed. We ordered the fobs off of eBay. We got 2 keys for like 15 bucks. And when they come in a few days, I'll go ahead and call her back out. We'll do some programming. We'll get the keys cut, and she'll be on the road again. Now, how cool was that? She did not have to get a tow. I got $150 for that mobile call. You know, you guys know I have a $100 minimum. But I bought this tool, was what I was talking about. Bought this tool, and I'm already got 2 jobs under my belt with this new tool. Man, the man works, man. When the man tells you to buy something, you buy it. You buy it. When something hits you inside, just buy that tool, and he's going to take care of the rest. The universe will take care of the rest. Because you're trying to go further, you're trying to get more knowledge, and the universe will make sure that happens for you. I know that's kind of crazy for most people, but I'm telling you, that's the way it's been working for me. If it'll work for me like that, it'll work for you like that. So anyways, I thought I was done today. We did what, 1, 2, 3, we did 3 cars today. I just received the call. So some days, you know, you just do batteries. And I told him, man, you know, I got a $100 minimum to come out there. $100 to install a battery that's right on top it's kind of high, guys. But if I'm there for something else, oh, what about this, what about that, I'm there. So it's going to be $100. I don't waver on my $100 minimum fee. I always, I know some of you guys had questions about that. Tell me more about the $100. Shadow, get back in the truck. Tell me more about your minimum fees. That's just what I charge. I used to be like at $40 12 years ago, and that was one of the worst mistakes I've ever made. I made a lot of money that year. I think it was New Orleans, Katrina, so all the shops were down, all flooded out. There was no mechanics anywhere, guys. So, but the auto zones were packed every day. I promise you, they were packed every day. So if you was a shade tree back in New Orleans back in the days, you could make $400, $500, $600, $700 a day just by sitting up in AutoZone with your bag of tools. Yeah, a bag of tools. I've seen it. I didn't do all that, but I had a little small toolbox in my Cadillac. So, and I made a lot of money. I think I made like $70,000, $80,000 that year. It's crazy. And I was spending $75 a day in hotels every day. 75. There wasn't no weekly rates back after Katrina, because it's Katrina. You know, people were trying to gouge. I just thought I'd throw that little information in there. So we're gonna go do a battery. And yeah, that'll be our last job of the day. So we've only been out for what, maybe 3-4 hours, and you know, we have already put, I don't know, 400, getting ready to get 500 in our pocket right now. And it's really cool. Another thing, I'm just patting myself on the back. I'm so excited I got this tool and shit, and it just helped me out because I didn't have to call nobody to come and help me. Man, I need that tool. Hey man, I need that IM 608, 508. I need that. And I didn't have to do that this time, so I'm pumped about that. But she got referred. A lot of the people that call me are referrals these days, whether it be word of mouth or referrals. And this guy was a police chief, referred my name. That's pretty cool when you got the law referring your name. So I know a lot of cops out here anyway, so I don't know. I get along with cops, guys. I get along with cops. My dad was a cop. He was a military police for like 24 years in the Air Force. So anyways, just a little bit about me. So let's get this battery done and we'll call it. I wanted to mention, just because I said I put like $400, $500, $300 in my pocket today, let me tell you something. When I got here in Jackson, and I was at 65 when I get to Jackson, I was at 65 minimum fee. I'm not coming out. If you ain't got $65, you ain't ready to get your car fixed. That was my thinking. But it would take me, when I first started, I didn't know nobody, had no clientele. Man, it would take me all day long, 10 hours, 14 hours a day to put $200 in my pocket. It would take me all day, trust me. Some days I would have a $400 day, you know, very seldom, a $200 day, very seldom, but they would happen. But most of the time, 125, 150, 80, 60, 90. Yeah, when I first started, when I didn't have clientele, I say that because I want you guys to be patient. You know, you're not gonna get it all at once. You know, you gotta work for that. You have to be patient, you have to do good work, and don't get any comebacks, do a little extra, smile, have fun while you're working, guys, and you'll be just fine. It's gonna come. You know, it took me 10 years to get here, so if you guys listen to what I have to say, and you know, like I'm freaking, you know, the law, I'm not, but you guys could get that in 5 years. I know you can. I know you can. You just got to be patient. You got to get out there and get it. You got to get this business started like your life depends on it. If you want change in your life, you're tired of the cubicles and going into the shops and doing that routine, conditioning routine that, you know, most Americans have. If you want to break free of that and be free, yeah, make this business, start this business like your life depends on it. Very important attitude to have. So anyways, on that note, man, you guys take care of yourselves. I'm out. Peace. One more thing I want to mention, since we're talking about battery replacements. You know what? I didn't know that in the beginning. I'm telling you because I'm just learning this like this year, maybe last year, that there's a business just replacing batteries and maybe checking charging systems, make sure you're doing the right thing. But there's a business in just doing batteries. Advertise your business as, you know, battery replacement, and people will pay that money to get their battery installed for them. You're just gonna have to find those customers, and they're usually gonna be, you know, the better side of town. People that got a little money, they're really busy, they're making plenty of money. You know, you're gonna have to find those people. But if you put yourself on Google or something like that, man, I promise you, well, I don't promise you because I've never done it, but I do enough batteries in $100 minimum to say that there is a business just in putting in batteries. You can survive just by putting in a battery. All right, a battery, check the charging system, maybe know how to do an alternator or a starter, know how to check those systems, and yeah, and get a little extra. If it's not a battery, man, I can put that starter for you, or I know someone that can put that starter in for you. And kind of be creative on your business. I just thought I'd mention that because I promise you, some days or some weeks I do 5, 10 batteries a week. There was this one day that I did batteries all day long. I did like 7 batteries in a day. That's crazy. So anyway, something to think about, guys. If you're just trying to be free and trying to be creative and try to find an idea, I'm gonna throw some ideas out there for you guys. Yeah, because if I stop doing mobile mechanics today, I promise you I will not be punching a clock again. I will find something else to do. I will definitely find something else to do. There's so much, you just got to be creative. let those juices flow, those creative juices. All right, guys, I'm done talking today. I was rambling my butt off today. So you guys have a good weekend, and I'm out. Peace.
Hasta la vista, baby.
All right, guys, it's Hayes Mobile Auto Repair. We're in Jackson, Mississippi.